Gardening Tips number 15 with Dennis Hubbard, scene 1, take 1.
Oh, good afternoon again. This is Gardening Tips number 15. As you can see, the clematis now are just about finished until next year. However, next to it is a delphinium that died off, and it's now giving a second flush. Not quite so big, but they're there. Now then, the tomatoes are still there. The shrubs are looking very well. Now down here, if you can get your camera down there, you'll see the parsnips are beginning to fatten up.
Oh yeah.
There again, it's just one packet of seed, not a big garden, and it's as well to leave those in the ground until the winter, till probably October, November, when they've had a good frosting, and they're far better. Wallflowers. Further down, I mentioned when I planted the seeds, I sowed the seeds, and then when the seeds were so big, uplifted them and put them in here, and there are 150 wallflowers of various colours there.
So where are you going to put those then?
Well, you plant them out in October, September, October, into their flowering position on borders and under walls and all that sort of thing. And they are relatively expensive to buy. From one packet of seed you can get 200 plants, because there are probably 50 down there that are growing wild. There's a Judas tree. I'm just looking at here. If you can get the camera, you can see that those little buds are not buds for leaves, they are the flower, the blue flower that comes. The flower always comes before the leaf on the stems of the bush. Next to it we have
that's a laburnum, isn't it?
Yeah, the laburnum. And this laburnum was grown from seeds like this from my daughter's garden.
Oh right, yeah.
And those seeds, the original, came from Tours in France. As I've already said before, in Tours in France there's a whole avenue lined with these Celsis trees, Judas trees.
Yeah.
And I took some seeds from there for my daughter's tree, and now it's developed into all these.
Yeah. So what you've got here then is a line of tomato plants.
Yeah.
All the way along the front of the house.
With 18 tomato plants altogether.
And they seem to be doing really well.
They are, and not only can you have them as dessert, but for cooking later on. If you get an abundance of them, which you do, obviously, and all the family like them,
because you're getting them, what is it, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're getting full sun at this time of day.
As I said before, we get the sun all day. If the sun at all, it gets it on here. It really does. And it's probably 5 or 6 o'clock at night before it moves away, by which time there's no strength in it anyway.
Yeah.
All these shrubs are from a couple of cuttings I took from a garden some time ago.
Yeah, fantastic.
Canterbury bells are trying to making another appearance. We're not giving up.
Yeah.
That's a tub of snapdragons which are finished now, and they'll have bulbs in later on for the spring.
So we're in this end of the first week of August, but it's not been a typical year because we've had so much rain.
That's right. It has.
Everything's still looking very good, and
you see what it means that tomatoes need heat and light, and water. I water these every day. They're just starting to turn colour now.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they are turning colour at the same time as the greenhouse tomatoes, because the greenhouse is not getting as much sun as these are.
Yeah.
The holly tree, it has blossomed, but as yet we've had no berries.
Right.
Why? I don't know. And the rose trees are, well again, at the end of the season they'll have probably two bags of horse manure spread around and dug in, because without it they just won't, they don't seem to thrive. Well, that's the end of number 14. I would imagine that number 15...
this is 15, isn't it?
This is 15, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When you get to my age you can't count more than 15. Probably the next one will be the construction of the shed and the removal of the greenhouse.
Right.
Which should be very interesting, because first, I've never done it before, and it's a scheme that people think I'm crazy putting an undercarriage on a shed. But we will see what it looks like when it's finished, how it comes about, and I think I shall be the winner. They'll say, oh yes, that's marvellous.
Right.
Okay. See you again. Probably beginning of November.
Couple of weeks. Bye.
Bye.